This video is mostly for landlords. Renters might get some value as well, but I want to talk about 2 critical actions that landlords must take while they have tenants in a rental property. Inspiration for today's video came from a condo walkthrough that I did the other week. The tenant is moving out and the owner is considering selling, so I was brought in to do an inspection and offer any suggestions that I might have about getting the unit in top shape for a potential sale. And while doing that inspection, the tenant let us know that over a year ago, they noticed that after long showers, a puddle of water formed in the bedroom carpet in a spot that was at least 5 feet away from the shower, with no discernible trail of water leading up to the puddle. Fast forward to fairly recently, the tenant started packing up, pulling stuff away from walls, and they noticed there was water damage in the walk-in closet that existed between the shower and the puddle spot in the bedroom, which included stained drywalls, stained and swollen baseboards because they'd absorbed some water, and a lot of mold. This all leads me to critical action number 1 for landlords. Check in every so often with your tenants. Send them an email, shoot them a text, give them a call, whatever is fine, but ask, is everything working okay? Do you see any leaks anywhere? Could you check under the sinks for me? Does anything seem out of the ordinary? I completely understand that landlords want to just collect the rent and be fairly hands-off, but checking in every so often could catch a fairly major issue early on. Critical action number 2 would be to do a walkthrough inspection every 6 months, maybe once a quarter, but any more frequent than that is, quite frankly, in my opinion, overkill, and you're just being a nuisance to your tenants. But do that walkthrough and make sure that when you're there, ask those questions that I just mentioned in critical action number 1. And then go around and check any areas where there could be issues with water, such as under sinks, on any walls shared with a tub or a shower, and behind the toilets. And by the way, if you're a landlord who does not live anywhere near your rental property, then establish a relationship with a local real estate agent or a property manager or even a handy person to do that walkthrough on your behalf. This is a great way to make sure that your property is well maintained to help prevent major issues. I'll end with a note to tenants. Unless you're doing something you shouldn't, a bedroom puddle after you take a long shower likely isn't your fault, and unless you're trying to stick it to your jerk landlord, which is not the case in my story, then make sure you tell them what you notice. If you let things go and things get really bad, you might be displaced for a period of time while remedial work gets done. I'm Harnish, Toronto Real Estate Navigator with Bosley Real Estate. I want to thank you so much for your time. I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you again. Take care.